y'all, it's Diane with Shawcraft One, my old barn door, and I just want to do a craft with me. I haven't got to do any creating in a couple of weeks, and my fingers are itching just to make something. Do y'all get like that? I totally get like that. So I just thought, you know what? I'm just going to turn the camera on while I play, and we'll figure out where we're going and what we're doing and see what we can come up with. And so I started playing with these, and these are the covers to my paper packs. We all have those, right? A blue million of them. I have saved them, and I'm like, okay, I need to do something with these. And so I thought, okay, I'm just going to start cutting them. And so as I was cutting them, I started coming up with different ideas of things to do with them. So I thought, you know, I'd just do a craft with me, and we could share and play and have fun with it. So that's what we're doing today. Hopefully y'all can see okay. I'm sitting down, and I probably should mark my camera edges, but that's okay. I'll try to stay in frame. So we're just going to play for a little bit. And who knows? I don't know how many videos this will be, because I usually try to keep them around 30 minutes or less, somewhere between 15 and 30. So initially when I started cutting, I thought, oh, I could make paper clips to use as gifts in my packages and things like that, because I always like to put a little gift. If somebody buys something from my Etsy shop, I like to put a little gift in the package or what have you. And so but I mean, there's like this one, you have the long thing, so there's different things you can do with that. There's this one, and I was like, what in the world am I going to do with that? But I think I've come up with an idea for that. And then this was the back of it. Not real sure if there's anything I can do with that, but we're going to use, because this paper is kind of like a file folder, you know, so you've got that good thickness, so why waste it if you can use it. This was a Graphic 45 paper pad, and I was getting ready to cut this out, and then I realized that there are things in here, so I might play with that later. I don't know, we'll see. And that was just in that Graphic 45 pad. But you have different shapes, you know, so you have long ones, or tall skinny ones, little bitty ones on the backs sometimes that you can use. You have the square ones, you know, so there's all different kinds, and you get all different shapes. And I love these. I think these are really pretty. And these, I love these. So anyways, you know, the more I cut, the more ideas that I got. So we're just gonna play and use all the different shapes. I want to make some that can go with some farm style journals, because I'm getting ready to do. I'm thinking I want to do some ring binders. So it's been a while since I've got to do the ring binders. They're my favorite ones to do. So yeah. So I think the first thing I wanted to do was just kind of make a few paper clips and show you how easy it is. I've already cut some of the squares out of some of the paper pad covers. So we'll just start with these. And then like these little ones where, you know, you've got a sticker on it, or you know how they put that sticky tape to close the paper packs. So you might have a little sticky spot for that. So we'll use these as the backs of the paper clips. So basically, the paper clips are going to be fairly simple. So I have some paper clips here. And what I like to do is I like to take whatever I'm going to use as the backing and go ahead and put my paper clip on it. And then I'm just going to choose which one of these I want to use. Let's see. I want it to look kind of, you know, I want it to be able to go with like a farm journal. So, well, it doesn't really matter, I don't guess. So I'm just going to trim this off a little. Now, well, we'll just start with this one. I'm going to trim this one off a little too. So this is not really a teaching video or a tutorial. It's just a craft with me, and let's play and see what we can make and just relax for a little bit. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab my outlines. Oh, I'm throwing things. Fumble. Okay. Hopefully it'll come out. So what I like to do is I like to do the edges with the outlines because, and sometimes these paper pads, they're a little slick, kind of like a playing card. So you want to make sure you get them good and glued so they don't come apart. But I like to just kind of put glue around this way, and then I'll take some hot glue and put it around the actual paper clip part. Okay, and then I'm just going to take this and just go straight on top of it. So now we have our sandwich for our paper clip. Hopefully y'all can see that okay. Should I zoom in a little? Let me zoom in just a little bit and see if that helps. Maybe that'll help a little. Sorry. All right. So then you can just leave it like this, or you can choose to decorate it. It's whatever you want to do. I think with this one, maybe I'll just ink the edges. Let me grab some ink over here. Grab my little rolly cart and find some ink. Let's see. Ink and an ink dauber. And we'll just ink around the edges. Okay, and then we could put something in the center of that, or, ooh, I think I know what I want to do. Hang on and let me grab, let's see, I've got some denim fabric right here. And I am just going to cut a little tiny snippet off of this denim fabric. And I love how it still has the little, what do they call that? I think it's a surged edge is what they call that. So let's just put a little piece of denim here, and I want some lace to go with it, because what is better in a farmhouse journal than some denim and lace? So we could do a little piece of lace. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and start sticking stuff down. And I'm just using the hot glue because it's here. Okay, so we'll put that down. And then let's just put a little dab of hot glue right there in the center and put our lace down on it. And there was something else. Oh, I have some little flowers. Let me grab them. Y'all, I'm still trying to figure out how to work in my room. And what I mean when I say that is, you know, everything's in a different place now. So, it's kind of hard for me to remember where everything is starting out. And so I'm kind of having to dig as I go and to find stuff that I need. Oh goodness, I have ruined some of my brushes. Okay, so we have these little flowers that I think, well, that'll be cute on there. I thought it might overwhelm it, but someone gifted me that. They sent it to me in a little gift. So let's just use it. I'm so bad about hoarding, and I've decided that I'm going to try and start using up some stuff that I've been hoarding forever. There we go. I made something small and simple, but super cute, and that'll go in a farm style journal. All right, let's do one more, and then we'll move on, because we're not just doing paper clips. We're going to do some other stuff too. So we'll just move on to something else. But I do want to do one more paper clip. Let's do a double-sided paper clip. How about that? I like this piece, and that piece is cute. I like those two. I like them all. Who am I kidding? All right, we'll do these as the backings. All right, so I think if I remember correctly, I've only made a double one like one time, so let's see if I can remember how to do it. So I'm just gonna take that and put it there. We'll take some glue. Glue around the edges. Now, before I put my hot glue down, I want to ink the edge of this because it'll be a little easier to ink it like this. Okay. And I think maybe, I thought I had a little scrap piece of paper around here somewhere, but what did I do with it? Oh, there it is. I knew I had one somewhere. Maybe we'll just do a little ink in the center too. Ooh, and let me get my new heat tool. Ooh, yay. I'll use my heat tool and make sure this dries. Hang on a second. Okay. So we have the ink dried, and now we can go ahead and put our hot glue on. Am I working in a spot of the camera where y'all can't even see what I'm doing? Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Goodness gracious. Okay. Now I don't know if I need to stop the video and play it again, so sorry, guys. I was just playing. Well, you know, I mean, I stand usually when I'm working at my desk, but sometimes I just want to sit down, you know, especially if I want to sit down and relax and craft. So hopefully it's not too bad. Okay. So now I've got the ink on it. Now, we want to do the other side too, right? So we can make it a double-sided one. And which one did I pull? I pulled this one, didn't I? So let's just ink the edges of this one. I don't want to spend the whole video doing paper clips, but I'm kind of having fun with this. Oops, I bumped the camera on my head. Y'all, I know I've been saying I'm going to get a better camera set up, and I have my tripod now. But I've got to build a shelf up above so that I can hang it from that, because I think it'll work a little better that way. All right, so we've got that one. And then we just need like a little scrap piece to cut. All right, so we'll just take like this piece. This came off of another cover, and it's just, you know, it's bent, and I mean, that's not real thrilling. So I'm just going to measure a piece and cut it for the backing of this one. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I am going to try and cut off some of this edge though. It needs to be a little shorter. Okay, so we'll just come that way. Yep, that's better. I'm going to trim just a hair off of this side over here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to slide it up under this side of the paper clip and try to line it up. And then I'm going to take my glue, put it on the outside edges. Make sure you don't get it on the edges of the back part of the paper clip, or you'll close your paper clip and you won't be able to use it. Okay. And then my glue gun. Put some glue right here on the paper clip part. Okay. And then we're going to just smush this one down to that piece. And it doesn't have to line up perfectly because you're not going to see one side or the other from a page. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. But you do want to make sure that you push down around your edges and make sure you get all the excess glue off. You want to make sure your ink's dry before you do that though, because then you'll lose some ink and get it on your fingers. Okay. So now I have a double-sided paper clip, and I'll show you how it'll work. Like, say this is your page you want to put it on. So you can, if you look at the bottom there, which we need to push that down a little better. Make sure it's good and stuck so you don't want to have a hard time getting it on there. But then it'll sit on the page like that. And then you have that on one side of the page and that on the other side of the page. And it doesn't look like a paper clip. Okay? And then you can decorate either side. You can, put some decorations on both sides if you want to or whatever. But you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I am going to end the video here. I know we just made paper clips, but I'll come back and do another video and show you what else we're going to do with these. Because, again, like I say, as I was cutting through my paper pad covers, I was coming up with more ideas of things to do. So I'm just going to stop the video here. We'll come back and do another play session because I'm going to keep playing for a little while because I haven't got to in forever. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I know it was just paper clips, but hopefully it's just, having fun and crafting together. So thanks so much for watching. I hope y'all have a great day. Please like and subscribe for me if you will. Big hugs.